Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In the previous video, we have successfully created a form for updating post, right? Now our target is to populate the details here. So the post details, what are the post details we have clicked the update post, right? We need to pre-populate it here. Let's try to see this. Before that one, what we need to do in the update post.component.ts, we need to create a form, right? So now let's try to create the form. Post form, I am creating the post form, and here new form group, I will be using the new form group. Okay, let's import this form group. Okay, and I will be having first one is the title, and the title will be new form control. So it should be loading form control off. First we'll keep it as empty. Okay, and the second one is the description, new form control of empty. Let's try to keep it this one also as empty. And another last one is the category ID, and this one is also of type new form control, and let's try to keep this one is also as an empty. We'll populate it afterwards. Now this is the post form we have created. Let's go to the update post form, and here let's try to attach this form to form group. Okay, form group, and here I am not doing the validations, so you need to understand that our main agenda is not doing these all validations and all those things. So just we need to understand the logic behind this one. So how we can achieve these all the things using the declarative programming, that means purely using RxJS without subscribe and using only async. That is my main agenda. So here post form, now we will be having here form control name. Let's try to take that form control name. So form control name is equal to, so for this one it will be having title, and here at the another one is a text area. Sorry, here you will be having form control name, and in this form control name let's try to pre-populate it. Come on. So form description, and here, so this one is the last one, right? So this one also we'll try to take form control name. Okay, is nothing but category ID. So this one will be of type category ID. So fine, we have populated all the things. Now let's try to see. If I click on this one, hey, what happened here? Again error came. Oh, here we are populating this one to label. Sorry, we need to populate it to select. Now let's try to see the output. If I try to see the output, hopefully we are getting the output without any problem. Yeah, if I click on update, so fine, we are able to see this one without any error. Now my main thing is we need to pre-populate it, right? So let's try to pre-populate it. How we can pre-populate this one? So now here, if we try to go here, and in this one, first we need to get the post. So here post dollar is equal to, and in this post dollar, what I need to do? Let's inject the post service. So here private post service is equal to declarative post service, right? So declarative post service, yeah, we have did the declarative post service, and this is the post service. Okay, now here let's try to remove this one. Why it has error has came, I think. Hey, where has this one all gone? Yeah, so let's try to remove this one, and also down let's try to remove this one. Okay, right, everything is okay, right? Yeah, now here I need to get the post, or otherwise let's try to keep it down here. I need to get the post, single post, the post what I need to submit. So here post is equal to this dot post service dot, so this dot post service dot, we need to get the post, right? Single post we need to get. So post dollar, so we need to have the post dollar, so we will be getting the post. Now what I need to do? I need to do the pipe operator, and I can use the tap operator of post. I will get the post here, and what I need to do here? This dot post form. Okay, so let's try to import this tap operator at the top, so that we will not get any error. tab operator. We have imported this tab operator, and this dot post form dot set value. You will be having a method set value, and we need to set the values after getting the post. So here title will be of type post dot title. Okay, that's it. And another one is the description. So post dot description. So we will be having post dot description. So let's try to get that post dot description. Yeah, so post dot description, and here another one will be the category id, post dot category id. Let's try to get that category id also. So as these are all option field, you may get or you may not get, so that is the reason we need to keep a question mark. So that's it. So hope we will not get any error. Let's try to see this one. So it has also executing so successfully. Fine, let's try to see it. If you see here in the update post, so I am clicking on this update post here. Oh, still we are not able to see. What could be the reason? So the reason is the thing, we have created a post but we haven't subscribed to this one. So how can we subscribe to this one? By using the async operator. Here I can add ngIf. Okay, so I can add an ngIf and post dollar of async. I can use the async here. Now if you try to see the output, let's try to see the output. Yeah, come on, let's try to see the output. Yeah, if I click on the update post, see whatever the details we are able to see, we are able to update it. Now here, if wherever I click here, so the data is getting updated both in here update details and also in the post form. Fine, right? So this depends on your what I can say is this depends on your requirement. For example, I want to show both the details here and the update post form also here down one by one. So I don't want to mess up the code. So I want to keep it as simple as possible. So if you want to show it like that only means, then you can go here and you can make it show update post as false for every getting the post details. Okay, so here you can get for every post details you are getting, so you can make it as update post as false, so that whenever the user clicks on that update post, you can do it. So for example, here tab operator I can use, and I am getting a post, so that I can do something like, okay, and here let's try to import the tab operator. Okay, yeah, so I am making it as, so whenever we are getting show update post, I am making it as false. So this one I am making it as false. So that's it. So let's try to see the output here. So if I go, let's try to see whether we are able to get any errors or not. So we are not getting any errors. Here also we should not get any errors. So fine. Now let's try to see the output. Now here, when the user clicks on this one update post, here we are able to see, when I click on Leela, see immediately the update post has been gone away, and where you want means you can directly click here so that you can get the updated details. Okay, so this is the thing. So I don't want to keep the clumsiness and also confusion, so I kept it like that. But for showing this one, so you can, if you want means you can do like this also. Hope you understood about this one, pre-populating the post details in this one. So we have made use of this post variable so that we can get the updated post details. In the next video, what we will try to do is, so now when the user clicks on this update post, we need to submit the details to the database, and also we need to update the details here, wherever we are using showing these all the details. Automatically it has to be updated. In the next video, we will try to do this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.